particular topic that a lot of people have gone into business may not have considered, because these days I think a lot of people went into business out of different reasons. Some maybe lack of employment, some, oh, my dad is doing the business, let me just join the business, or out of share, oh, I like this thing, why not start selling it? So a lot of businesses lack a business plan. They start without a business plan. So we'll be discussing creating a realistic, the key variable is realistic.
Yeah.
Creating a realistic business plan. Over to you, Mr. Charles.
Yes, thank you very much. In today's segment on entrepreneurship, we're looking at creating a realistic business plan, and I'll use a different dimension using asking questions. Now, transiting from an employee to a business owner mindset takes a lot of time. But after you have successfully changed your mindset, that is, you want to really be a business owner. Now, you have done that transition. Your mindset, you have changed your mindset. Okay? From fixed mindset to maybe a growth mindset, where you are still open to learn. So, from an employee mindset to an entrepreneurial mindset, there are two different mindsets. Once you're able to do that, the next thing will now be, you can't just jump into a business like that. Like you have said, a realistic business plan. And we need to ask certain questions. We'll take it the question form. Questions for a business plan. The first question we'll ask is, what is the product to be sold? What difference will it make in the customer's life? That's the first thing in your business plan. What product or services you want to start producing or selling? What difference will that product or service make in the customer's life? They will be entrepreneur. You should be able to answer that question. You're not just, like you said, I like this product, I want to start producing and selling it. Or my father is in business, I want to just join my father. No. Your business plan should be able to answer, what is this product or service? And what difference is it going to make in the customer's life? Customers don't buy product or services, so that's what we should know. It is what those product or services will do for them. Is it going to make life easier, faster, cheaper for them? That's what they're interested in. It's not in the product per se. So if you are not able, if your product or service is not able to answer that question, then you should go back to the drawing board. Another question you ask again is, who is the ideal customer? Just like in real estate, they tell you, once you are building an estate, you must already have what they call off-takers. And these people who are already there, willing to take up this property. Because it doesn't make sense after you have built an estate, everything is there, and you're not going to look for people to come and buy the property. That will not be too good, because you need to quickly get what they call off-takers. So in this case here now, your business plan, who is the ideal customer? Your business plan should make you to know who your ideal customers are. Who am I going to be selling to? Are they ready? Are they willing? Is it the time for this product or service? So your business plan must capture who is the ideal customer. Another question you ask yourself again is, what value does the customer seek? What is the problem to be solved? Your service, your product, what value does the customer seek? What is the customer looking for from this your product, from this your service? If you want to sell accounting package to a small business owner, what value are they looking for? Their sales should be properly recorded. They should be able to see their numbers as quickly, whether they are making profit or not. What is the problem to be solved? Maybe in terms of their record keeping. You want to ensure that they have proper record keeping. So what value does the customer seek? Your business plan should be able to take care of that. That is, in planning the business, you should be able to see what the customers are looking for. What problem are you going to be solving for the customer? Another question you ask yourself again is, how is the product to be sold? Yes. Do you want to sell it online? Do you want to have a physical shop? Or you want to combine both? Do you want to have distributors that will help you market the product, distribute the product? You have to look at all that in your business plan. Another question again you ask yourself is, who is going to sell the product? Do you want to have sales rep? Do you want to
have distributors?
Distributors, exactly. You know, so who is going to sell the product? Or are you just going to put it there online and expect that social media platform, you have so many followers, they will now begin to ask for your product? But who is going to sell the product? You must have a clear understanding of people that you will use to sell your product or services. Question 6. How much will you charge for the product? This is a problem. Some persons don't know how much to charge for their product or service. So your business plan must be able to capture how much you want to sell your product or service. For example, if you are running a radio, yes, you're running a radio station, how much are you going to charge for your product? For a guest to come in and showcase what they have, how long is it? 20 minutes interview, how much are they going to pay? Or if it is just a reminder on the hour where they will now begin to mention their product, when it was the 7 o'clock or the 6 o'clock, how much will they pay for that, your service or product? So you need to be clear about this. That clarity has to be there. How much will you charge for the product? And for people who run financial services, of course, some of them are regulated. So for a stockbroker, you know, he knows how much he's supposed to collect as his commission. So that is being regulated by the regulators. Even for, if it's a legal fee, I'm sure they also have their own regulation as to how much you can charge a client. So you must, your business plan will take into consideration how much you will charge for the product or services that you are rendering. Another question you ask yourself again is, how will the product be produced? How will you produce the product? How? If it's manufacturing, what are the equipments that you are going to be using? What is the safety like? The layout of the factory? Who are those who are going to be in the factory? So you have to consider all these. The factory setting, is it up to the requirement in terms of safety for you to produce? Let's say you're a fashion designer. How will the product be produced? The material you're going to get, where are you going to get that from? How are you going to design it? Is it taking instruction from the customer or doing your own design and making it known to them or making it available to them? So how will the product be produced? Your business plan should be able to take care of that. Next question, how will the product be delivered? How do you deliver the product? You know, if you're a fast food and you are running delivery service, how are you going to deliver the food to your customers? Of course, and of course, you have to deliver it in a way and manner that is safe and also very convenient for the customer. I think on this program here, we have seen cases where fast food that deliver food to their customers, they've had issues of the delivery people I don't know.
Eating their. There's a story of one that the food vendor said that the delivery man took one meat out of the stew.
You can imagine that, you know. So
And another one, she sells children's grocery.
okay.
So she said all the sweets, juice and all. That she asked the man to deliver. The man took the one that he wanted to take out of it and deliver.
So you have to take your business plan has to consider that how will the product be delivered. Next question. How will the customer be charged? How will you charge the customer? Is it payment on delivery or payment before service? Depending on your product or service, you'll be able to consider that. How will the product be installed? Because there are certain products, you know, you don't just deliver. Maybe you have ordered for a certain printing machine that is a little bit sophisticated. Once it is delivered, installed, you need to send engineers to your customer to even train one or two of their staff to understand how to use the product. So your business plan should also consider that. How will the customer be serviced? After delivering the product, you've installed it, then when they have issues, how do you send if it's an engineering product, how do you send your engineers to their factory to begin to service that equipment or machine, as the case may be? Do you also charge again for servicing after you have delivered and installed? Your business plan and of course your agreement with the customer will go a long way in taking care of that. The last question I will ask now will now be, who will do all this job? All these jobs we have listed, who will do it? Usually, when you start as an entrepreneur, you do most of these things yourself. But it will not get to a stage where you have set up a system. And whether you are around or you are not around, the system will work for itself. But initially, as an entrepreneur, you must do the selling yourself. Yes, you must do the selling yourself. And after some time, you set up a system that will take care of everything, whether you are there or you're not. In fact, deliberately, for you to be sure that you have set up a system that is working, you can just take off 1 week. Don't be around and see whether the people you have recruited, they understand the system, they know the product or service very well, they know how it can be done, and you come back after 1 week and see how everything has played out. In conclusion, I will just tell us a short story about a lion and the antelope. You know, somewhere in some plains in Africa, for the lion to eat, the lion must run faster than the slowest antelope. You agree with that? For the lion to eat, it must run faster as the slowest antelope. And for the antelope to survive that day, it must run faster than the fastest lion. Yes, it must run faster. So what you are saying, whether you are an antelope or you are a lion, once the sun sets, you have to keep running. So as an entrepreneur, you have to set the ball running continuously and improve your product and services, how it is being produced, delivered, and how you charge the customer. So you keep working and reworking your business plan. You cannot have a perfect business plan. You have to keep working and reworking it for it to achieve what you have set for yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Mr. Charles, for that lovely session on the entrepreneurship segment. However, this is where we wrap up the afternoon business show for today. Join us at 4 p.m. for the Nigerian stock market call over as well as the NAST report. Remember, you can catch up on everything we did the entire day on our Facebook page. It's www.facebook.com/BroadstreetRadioNG. Also, you can reach us via our WhatsApp line is 00979100073. So we'll have an amazing Monday evening and stay blessed. Bye bye. Thank you.
Thank you.